Turn your head for 1 second and the tables turn, yeah. And I know that I did you wrong. Will you trust me when I say that I make it up to you somehow? So you gotta fire up.
We've got basketball action at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. The home of the Cavaliers, live on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Barnes in the three slot. Wallace with it. Bogut picks him up. Smith. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability. That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Now here's Iguodala. And the rejection by James. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. And so here is Golden State. Clock at 6. Here's Iguodala.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
And that one's good. James. And for LeBron James, a remarkable step. Greg, he had increased his field goal percentage for 7 consecutive seasons going into 2014.
Yeah, a steep decline last season, though, back below 50%. Was it just the challenge of new teammates and a new system, or the mileage he's accumulated? This season may start to answer that question. And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And the Warriors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. James against Thompson. Offensive rebound. Smith right side. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
That is some...
Back of the cereal, and in between
find them, though. I'm going to sign them. I don't want no problems.
Like we always do at this time. Cold, blowing your mind. Hey dummy, this no accident, all of this was designed. Took my time, crack from behind, and I opened up your blinds, rise and shine. Cold world, same used to drive around with your girl. In my mama's Civic, now I'm out here trying to get it. I ain't like you, boy, I spit it how I live it. So when you see me in the streets, man, I ain't got a mimic, cause I ain't got an image to uphold. This real, I ain't got a gimmick, I just flowed it. The boy that set fire to the booth. In a game full of liars, it turns out that I'm the truth. Some say that rap's alive, it turns out that I'm the proof. Cause the ones y'all thought would save the day can't even tie my boots. The ones y'all thought could hang with me can't even let these words be my I don't rhyme my before I wake, I pray to the Lord, my soul to take, my soul to take, my soul to take, my soul to take. Lord, I've been dreaming about the paper. Get rich before I see my life taper. Hope my mama get to see Jamaica before she meet her maker. I hoop but never good enough to ever be a Laker. But these words I recall got me ballin'. Jordan, more than a rapper, this a natural disaster. Boy, I'm meaner than Katrina mixed with Gina. Shut up, Cole. This is for back home, homes. What up, Bo? This is for them that played me. What up? Nah, I ain't mad, it's sad. You went from bad to real bad. Two kids that don't even know they real dad. Real sad, baby girl, I wish you still had it. Then maybe you could get a taste of living Philmatic. It's cold, still at it. Y'all be talking about the same.
It's the home of the Cavaliers here in Cleveland, Ohio, as we bring you an interconference match here at the Quicken Loans Arena. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for Oklahoma City right now, down low it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Russell Westbrook out there with Andre Robertson. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. Kyrie Irving, an explosive scorer. We all know that. His rate of assists continually dropping over his NBA career. And Greg, does he need to be more of a pure point guard?
You know, he does have the advantage of playing with LeBron James, one of the best playmakers in the league. It's a good fit, I think, at this stage of his career, because right now they need him to score the basketball while he continues to improve his point guard skills.
LeBron kicks to Irving. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. That's good. Westbrook's got 5 now.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Cavaliers. And guys, Serge Ibaka's production was just a little off last season. We're not talking, big number changes. We're talking small dips in a number of categories.
Well, one category where he did really fall off, though, Kevin, was field goal percentage. A career 53% shooter, he dropped down to 47.
So, timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
And getting back to Ibaka, everything changed for him the minute Kevin Durant was lost last season. I mean, defenses could focus on him, and he was the Thunder's only front court scoring threat. And as much as he's improved on offense, he still has neither the flexibility nor skill set to be a guy that can be considered a first or second option offensively.
And so it's Cleveland with it. It's a 3-point game.
You know, talking about Ibaka, last season was good for his growth. I mean, he got a taste of what it's like to be the first or second scoring option rather than an afterthought. Now it's up to him to take that experience and convert it into improvement.
Westbrook wide open. He fires. And the Thunder another three.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Well, out of the break, guys, he's managed to turn it over twice now, and that doesn't bode well for the rest of the quarter if he doesn't shake out of it and tighten things up.
And that is good.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They have a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They've picked up 11 straight. About 2.5 minutes here in the first. Lets it go from deep. Oklahoma City gets it back. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits.
They haven't been able to stifle them defensively here.
No, to the contrary. They haven't provided much resistance at all. And in this game, you've got to play both ends of the floor.
We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
Here's Irving following the basket by Russell Westbrook. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
You know, when you look at the Thunder and their defense, it starts with the length they have on the perimeter. It also helps to have rim protectors backing them up on any drive.
And that's going to be a turnover. They
I got next game. Hey, I'm next.
Everybody hands go up, and they stay there, and they stay there, and they stay there. 'Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you're going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Ludacris going in on the verse, 'cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it, my folks locked down. I never went nowhere. They say it Luda's back, blame it on that. The hood call it ludic, and I'm on this foolish track, so I spit my foolish flow. My hands go up and down like go. My verses still be serving, tight like a million. Last time on a college remix, now I'm on the original version. Can't never count me out, y'all better count me in. Got 20 bank accounts, accountants count me in. Make millions every year, the South's champion. 'Cause all I do is
Win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get it up. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up,
I got next.
and they stay there, and they stay there, and they stay there. 'Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
swerving in my low, head on the swivel, you know serving me's a no. Clean as a whistle as I pull out in my Rolls Royce. Yellow bone passenger, they see it, they say, oh boy. Tell Kelly, back it up, my call me loco. Down for don't make me pull out.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building,
Today on 2K TV postseason.
Defense would be a little too much for me.
I'm just ready to win.
DJ I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live. How we live. How we live. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. 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 Say they don't love us, they just love it how we live. 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 They don't love us, they just love it how we live. You was never around, had to hold it down. We the youngest, we was thugging, you was never found. What's that feeling? I'm the realest. All them nights I had to struggle trying to find some dinner. They don't really love me, they not really for me. When I die, is you gon' show up to the ceremony? I just bought a Bentley, just to bet you Christian Louboutin to make a switch religion. I'm not stupid, baby, but the mansion is. Me and Benji are related like we're relatives. I'm a brought the millions in. Go and get it, I'm the shit and don't need no laxative. I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live. How we live. How we live. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. 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 Say they don't love us, they just love
but my watch broke. I know. It's a cold world, but we got coats. We grinding to make it. Yes. We shining, they hate. Yes. We ball till we fall. Every diamond's a flake. I'm signed to the pavement. I'm crossing them over. I'm backing them down. Standing tall like a soldier. These players can't hold us. It's the winner's race. Eating with Ken and Ace at a table, no dinner plates. We the best, get it straight. What's the problem, baby? Raised out of Harlem, baby. What's driving my mama crazy? They ain't trying to give it, so I gotta go get it. Harder than ever to live.
I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. Say they don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live. How we live, 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 and they don't love her, they just love her. How we live. Have faith a minute, but put your trust in nobody. Yeah. I said have faith a minute, but put your trust in nobody. Have faith a minute, put your faith in nobody. I done been around, halfway around the globe, private, still ain't met nobody that seem picture perfect. We all buy lies, depends on the purchase. You can't walk a mile in my shoes, cause I'm steady running like water can't break. Let's buy a pregnant woman. So I had to earn life, road to the riches, wouldn't change it for the turnpike. I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live.
Losers, go home. Today on 2K TV postseason.
Our defense will be
Hey guys, I'm Rachel and welcome to our special edition of NBA 2K TV. Less than 2 weeks ago, 32 teams battled.
a little too much for them.
I'm just ready to win.
Losing's not an option.
You want to be on the cover. You want to be the best.
The game just kicked off.
I'm excited to play. I feel the adrenaline going.
And welcome, college basketball fans. This is where you want to be, right here on 2K Sports. Some great action ahead, and we're happy to have you here along with us for the ride. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's the Michigan Wolverines taking on the Kansas Jayhawks.
And the thing you love about collegiate sports, the passion, the energy, I mean, the competitiveness and that hunger and drive to succeed and show what you have, it's really always a marvel to watch.
No doubt about it, Greg. And seeing these players out here tonight, I remember how the love for the game of basketball in those formative years when I was playing college was so invaluable. I mean, the experience you gain with excellent coaching and mentorship at this level, really a huge part of where you go with your talent.
So the Wolverines starting five. Ellis is out there with Jones, and there's Flash, and it's Smith, and it's Crawford at the 2 spot.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Well, for a long time, Michigan has been a big power in men's basketball, really in all sports. The school has a very strong program.
No doubt, the Wolverines love their sports. Easy to cheer for the basketball program with all the success they've had over the years.
Here's Jones following the basket by Freak. It's Crawford with the drive. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Crawford's got his second bucket.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Lee. Here's Flash. Screen by Ellis. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Flash has got his first bucket in this one. Lee kicks to Freak. Fires the three. No good. Now the Wolverines take it the other way. And here we go. Fast break. Crawford's got it. Flash misses. Kansas trails by 3. Here's Dennis. And he was him.
No question. He got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Jayhawks shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And, Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court. Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Outside Jefferson. On the wing, Stevenson. Shot from 12. Williams with the block. And here we go. The Jayhawks with a fast break on the court for Michigan. Taylor is out there with Cunningham. And it's Stevenson in at the point. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
The shot by Knight, no good.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Now here's Freak. He's got 7. Outside Jefferson. The shot by Knight, no good.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
That's good.
And Kansas always seems to be in title contention. I mean, the program does a great job of finding tough players and having a system that fits them best.
And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Guys, we had a tight game through the first half. I think we'll see more of the same coming out of the break.
And it's just going to take one big run for one of these teams to establish control. If Freak can get hot, his team has a great chance of coming away with the victory.
Dennis, he's in at shooting guard, and it's Lee in at the point guard position.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
On the court for Michigan, Ellis is out there with Smith. Then it's Jones. And there's Flash. And it's Crawford at the 2.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. And the Jayhawks again can't hit.
Boy, some really big names have come out of the Kansas Jayhawks program into the NBA. A pair of first overall picks in their history. Believe it or not, Wilt Chamberlain wasn't one of them.
Here's Ellis. Ellis can't get that one to fall either.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaking.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
Well, on the topic of Wilt Chamberlain's draft was under that territorial right, which was why he wasn't first overall. But if you add him to the list, that would make 3 total Jayhawks taken number 1, Greg.
Yeah, along with Danny Manning and all. The Jayhawks have had a ton of talent, though, in the lottery over the course of their history. This school has produced just tremendous talent year in and year out.
Like Paul Pierce. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. The Wolverines making a switch here. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Guys, it's almost impossible to think about Michigan basketball and not think of the Fab Five. I mean, one of the most storied recruiting classes ever. They were dominant in their tenure here at Michigan. You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
And thinking back to the Fab Five, there were 5 freshmen, all brought in the same year, and they all started.
Yeah. Chris Webber, Juwan Howard, Jalen Rose were the most successful pros, all of them playing professionally at some level. It's still considered one of the greatest freshman classes, if not the greatest of all time.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Stevenson. Here's Dedman. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Now it's a 4-point Jayhawk lead. Banks with the ball. Outside Knight. He feeds it to Taylor. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And that one misses.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often, that's the case.
Changes for Kansas. Gaines is checked in, and Freak subbed in for Daniels. The Wolverines also changing it up. Smith comes in for Taylor, and it's Cunningham in for Jefferson. Dennis in at 2 guard, and it's Gaines in at the center. Freak dishes to Lee. Here's Flash. Pass to Smith. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Smith's got the game tied up here for the Wolverines. And the Jayhawks with possession. And it's Michigan with the rebound. Ellis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now the dish to Smith. It's deflected. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it.
No doubt one of the most highly talented players on the floor is Freak. His abilities out on the wing are just phenomenal, and he is one of the few players that can dominate from that position.
And Greg, it takes a special talent to be able to control the game from the perimeter, but Freak is that kind of player. I mean, he can hurt you in so many different ways when he's left one-on-one with the defender. He's comfortable pulling up or attacking the basket.
There's a minute left here in the second half of the game. Flash passes to Smith. Lee with the steal. And here we go. The Jayhawks with a fast break. Lee's running.
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
Michigan with the ball. Trailing by 4. Kicks it to Smith. Yes!
And guys, right now, the defense, too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for a man.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, much thunder on.
And Michigan has possession. Here's Flash. Feeds it to Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime. And we've got more college basketball in store as we get ready now for overtime. What energy. It's checked in for Duncan. The Wolverines making a switch here. Here's Flash. Pass to Cunningham. To tie it up. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look you want.
Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. Gaines kicks to Freak, and they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul at the line for Kansas. Free!
He gets the first. That makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Ellis outside. Pass to Crawford. Smith right side. Here's Flash. It's Crawford on the wing. Kicks it out to Jones. And so the Jayhawks take the win. Clark, a double overtime game can really take its toll on the players. And after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
Yeah, exactly. But I tell you what, they showed me the heart of a champion here in this one.
For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in to this broadcast of college basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of college basketball on 2K Sports. The action doesn't get much better than two of the most dynamic teams in college basketball going at it on the hardwood. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We've got the Kansas Jayhawks and the Georgetown Hoyas.
There is no feeling like a packed house on a college campus. You can just feel the electricity in the air as two major colleges go head-to-head on the hardwood.
And even though this game isn't a must-have game, it feels like a tournament game, a one-and-done type situation. Both of these programs know that a win here could be huge for them as they get ready to make a run in March.
And so in the game for the Jayhawks, Dennis in at 2 guard, and it's Terry in at the 4. Here's Dennis. Here's Gaines. Can't get it to go. So Georgetown will take it the other way. Poke loose. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Price, the pass to Trice. Price with a screen on lead. Lets it go with a 3. Nice shot by Randolph. Randolph's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Well, Georgetown has been such a pillar of East Coast basketball for so long. Really one of the universities on the East Coast.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. A really rich tradition in men's basketball for the Hoyas.
Today on 2K TV postseason.
Our defense will be a little too much for them.
I'm just ready to win.
Losing's not an option. You want to be on the cover. You want to be the best.
The game just kicked off.
I'm excited to play.
I'll be bruised all black and blue with my back to the wall. Scrap with my dogs, rap with my dogs, cat with my dogs. Fly with me in the land. Oakland, Los Angeles. Real homies never turn to run, even if a young sucker wanna pull it. Even if a young sucker wanna meet the sun, we gon' rep to the death where the roots is from. Each day's another change, my homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. Each day's another change, my homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. I'm with my homies, yeah. 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 Real homies stand and struggle. I know you came to hustle, grit your teeth and clench your knuckles. We didn't come to fight, we came to get you. Rolling with me till we die, that's how homies ride. No need for consternation, gather the congregation. I'm rocking for my nation to get that spirit raising. To all my cousins and my cliques, family and folks, we gotta ride out till we break up all them hundreds folks. Each day's another change, my homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. Each day's another change, my homies stay the same. Like
About time for anyone telling you.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports and Philadelphia. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Laverne is out there with Nazir Muhammad. And there's Livingston. And it's Simmons in at the 2. On defense, Philadelphia. Here's Livingston. Drains the three-pointer. Livingston's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Roten dishes to Okafor, and he bangs it home with one hand.
I'll tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Here's Simmons, and again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And that's good stuff from him. Nice touch.
Here's Philadelphia. Roten kicks to Covington. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Stolen. Fast break, here they come. Here's Simmons. No good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Now here's Roten. And the call will be against Sean Livingston.
Sean Livingston. That's his first personal foul.
Here's Covington. Here's Noel. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Laverne passes to Simmons. For 3. No good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's Thompson. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Noel. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
Here's Covington. Passes to Thompson for the 3. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Here's Simmons. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Okafor against Muhammad. Elbow shot is on the way. Off the left rim and out. Philadelphia leading by 4. And here we go. Philadelphia. And so here's Kansas. Well, one thing about Kansas is that they love their basketball. The Jayhawks have long been synonymous with being a powerhouse college program.
One of the true blue bloods, if you will, in college basketball. I mean, they've been relevant and in contention for a very long time. They were winning titles before any official organization was put in place.
And so in the game for the Jayhawks, Dennis in a two-guard.
Today on 2K TV postseason.
Our defense will be a little too much for them.
I'm just ready to win.
Losing's not an option. You want to be on the cover. You want to be the best.
The game just kicked off.
Hey, I'm excited to play. I feel the adrenaline going.
This makes me want to try to compete for $250,000.
Sabe cuidarlo es quien de verdad la quiera vengo. Para mirar de nuevo, para verlo siempre y despertar el ojo ciego, sin miedo. Tú y yo descolonicemos lo que nos enseñaron con nuestro pelo negro, con pómulos marcados, con el orgullo indio en el alma tatuado. Vengo con la mirada, vengo con la palabra, esa palabra hablada, vengo sin temor a no perder nada. Vengo como el niño que busca de su morada, la entrada al origen, la vuelta de su cruzada. Vengo a buscar la historia silenciada. To cross continents.